Hi friends, I'm here at Configuration Management Camp and I just finished my presentation about Ansible community. And I have a pleasure to meet again Mihai, that is the organizer of the Munich Ansible meetup. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Mihai and I'm living in Munich, Germany. And since 7 years, I'm the co-organizer of the Ansible meetups in Munich. We aim to organize up to 6 meetups every year. So if you have a venue or a talk idea, let's connect and we can make it happen.
Great, that's fantastic. I really like being in touch with all the Ansible community. And can you share more about yourself, with how you ended up working with Ansible?
Oh, so I started working with computers as a hobby. So maybe I can say I've never worked a day in my life because my my hobby is my work. But other than that, I had a very let's say interesting path to technology. I was gifted a book when I made my 13 years birthday, which was basic language inside. So I didn't knew how to read it, and but the cover was pretty interesting with a strong guy with a hammer of war, and I was puzzled by this kind of language that the book was having. So I started researching what is that. So I found out it's computer language, and then I got hold of a computer which you had a cassette tape, and it would make some funny noise to start loading uh, the, the knowledge, the programming language, and that's how I heard first
Commodore?
how data, yes, Commodore 64, how data sounds like this buzzing and yeah, fast forwarding. I liked that, and I've trained myself in computer science, and I became a programmer. Then I became an embedded programmer. I became a tester. I became a sysadmin. Um, then I moved to Munich after doing all this all this technology. What I was doing, camera, CCTV. I was maintaining the cable car computers. I was all over in my region. I also did wireless city. So the first in Romania, we did it. Then I moved to Germany as an IT manager for a film studio. So it was the first time I was exposed to how films are made. But I was an IT guy, so I needed to learn what those guys are doing, and it was quite interesting because it took me 1 year to understand all the servers and machines, and it was Open Indiana, ZFS file system, stuff that I've never heard about. So then I moved to a company called Dassault Systems. I worked for them 6 years. It was one very good experience for me because it was a global scale. I ended up being the internal IT automation tech lead, which meant that I was responsible for everything which was compute uh, in in uh, in there. And now I'm freelancing and I'm helping projects of any size to yeah exist or improve or grow. And Ansible, I have been exposed in the first job I had in Germany in the film industry, and there was this thing that in the film industry you are always 120% occupied, so there is no time to do anything. So I have discovered Ansible, which it was my SSH alias to connect to multiple servers at once, and it was easy for me to learn. And yeah, I think Ansible actually changed my entire existence. And yeah, I'm trying to change existence of other people with Ansible too, like yourself.
Wow, change other people's existence. I
Yeah,
love this. I love his statement, and I love how to hear how busy people are and how we can simplify the workflow. I can imagine that the amount of machine and resources the compute unit is massive,
Yeah.
especially in the filmmaking
Yes.
industry. When I'm thinking big production, I mean, I know that there's a big demand of very specialized machine as well. Cool. I mean, I think that this is very interesting and very interesting how you ended up working with Ansible and how the future look like. How's the future look like for you?
For me, the future looks that I will be continuing doing Ansible and DevOps projects. I am also now a mentor on a school. It's in Romania. It's called the Informal School, and I'm a DevOps mentor for this first group. It takes 6 months for them. We are doing 5 hours a week, hands-on mentorship, and I am trying to equip them with the knowledges, with the knowledge and technology stacks that they can basically make it into the DevOps world, which is becoming increasingly complex because all the choices you have and um, yeah, the stacks, the names, but still, I think we have Ansible projects which they are open source and free, and still you can do a good job with those projects. So I'm pretty confident we have some good years ahead to toy with interesting and useful technology. Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do.
That's amazing. How the people can get in touch with you?
I think the easiest would be on my LinkedIn page because it's accessible from everywhere. And then we have this company which we called Skylight Tech, and there is a web page there, and we have the email address public there. But they can ask you. You have my number.
Absolutely, guys. Let's keep in contact with Mihai. I can't wait to hear his 2025 project. Let's rock together. Bye.